let us understand the difference between computerized accounting systems and manual accounting systems. Now students, before I start, you must make one thing fundamentally clear in your mind, that regardless of the system that is followed, the manual system or the computerized system, the basic procedure remains same. The only difference lies in the automation and the manual part. That is, the rules are same. In computerized system, the rules are fed into the computer directly, and the programs then help you to prepare accounts in a rapid and quick as well as sure shot manner. They are correct. For calculation parts are done by the computers. Whereas in manual system, the rules are same. The only difference is that the calculation part, the posting part has to be done by accountants. So fundamentally there is no difference apart from the fact that it is being done manually and the computerized accounting is being done with the help of computer systems. So now let us compare them on the point of view of identification. Remember, the first step in accounting was to identify the economic transactions, both in case of manual and computerized systems. The process of identification is actually same. The fundamental process behind identification of economic transactions to be recorded in accounts is same for manual as well as for computerized system. So we have same process. Then students, we have recording of transactions. The next step in accounting is recording of transactions. The only difference is that in manual system, recording is done by accountants. In computerized system, the recording process is done by accountants, but the actual feeding is done into the computer. Right? There are no pen and paper works involved here. The vouchers are created in a computerized manner, and the corresponding recording is done by the accountants in the computer systems. Then we have classification. Now students, in classification step, it involves posting of journal entries into respective ledger accounts, or classifying the accounting information on a certain basis. So in manual system, this classification or the posting part has to be done manually. But in computerized systems, once the journal entry is done or a voucher is created, this process is done automatically by the computer. That is, the systems are in place to automatically transfer and debit and credit the amounts in a journal entry to respective ledger accounts. This is done, but it is done through computer systems, not through manual process. Then, summarizing. Now students, summarizing involves drafting of trial balance. In manual system, trial balance is created or is drafted so as to assess the accuracy of accounts. But in computerized system, there is no prerequisite. Since the entries are posted by the computer systems, the totaling is done in a computerized manner. So there is no prerequisite of trying to draft a trial balance. Only thing that you have to be sure in a computerized system is that the vouchers have been created correctly and that the journal entries, if you have passed them directly, have been done in a correct manner. Once that is done, the entire process is done by a computerized system, which automatically turns out to be correct. Then preparation of financial statements. Now students, financial statements involve both income statement and the balance sheet, that is the position statements. In case of manual system, trial balance is prepared first, then the trial balance or the information in the trial balance is used to prepare income statement and position statement. Whereas in computerized system, everything is almost readily available. It is only the click of a mouse that will actually end up in generation of financial statements. Remember, the process is same. The only thing is that again this process is automated in case of computerized system and trial balance is not required. The computer systems, they directly pick out the balances from the ledger accounts and rearrange them to prepare financial statements. Then we have closing entries. Closing balances. Remember, at the end of any accounting period, an accountant is supposed to close the accounts and carry forward those balances to next year. In manual system, this is done manually and the balances are put on the debit and the credit side as balance brought down or balance carried down. All the nominal accounts are used up in making the financial statements. Now students, in computerized system, again this process is automated. The systems themselves transfer the balances as brought down and carried down balances, and furthermore all the accounting information for a particular year is automatically stored into their database for future references.